I'm Holly Hamilton, and you're in the Garden TV studio. I have Dan Hinkley with me today. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule.
Pleasure.
And just hold your mic up right up here, and then we
All right.
can hear you a little
All
bit
right.
better.
Sounds good.
We don't want to miss a word that you say.
Okay.
It sounds like, actually, I was watching intermittently you speaking, and you had an enormous audience in there, all breathless to hear what you had to say. And I'm kind of interested. With all the travels and everything that you've done, and you specialize in rare plants, correct?
Correct. That's right.
And when I was talking to Nicholas this afternoon, he, from Monrovian Gardens, he could not go on enough about the things that you've accomplished. And he told me a story about Vietnam. Can you share a little bit about that?
I'm not sure which story he was talking about, because I've been to Vietnam for
I think
for
it was
many
the first,
times.
he said the first Anglo-Saxon person in 40 years that had been allowed into
This
that
was in,
area.
This was in northern Burma.
Oh, in Burma,
in
okay.
Northern Myanmar. I just was there this past
I
autumn.
see.
And it was a fantastic experience for me, up to the top of a mountain that I had not been visited by a Westerner for going on nearly 50 years, so it was fantastic.
So how did you get that privilege to be able to get in there?
Myanmar is starting to open up again, slowly but surely. They've had reforms to their government, and there was violence going on just before we arrived. And then there was a window that allowed us to fly up. And then once we got there, the violence started again, but we were already there. So we went off into the mountains from that point, and things were fine.
So you didn't encounter anything?
Fortunately not.
No, but it was probably in the back of your mind, like, oh my goodness.
You know, generally you're looking at plants and you don't think about it.
So now, did the government, they allowed you to do that for your own personal research, but did it benefit them as well? Was there things that you found out that you were able to teach the local people?
Always. I mean, you're teaching the guides, and you're showing the porters that you have this great affection for their natural world, their native ecosystems, and of course then that makes them respect it more as well when they see how much somebody else loves it, and they want to take care of it a little bit more then as well.
Yeah. So then, is that kind of the premise of some of the books that you've written? I noticed you have a book out, your travels and the various exotic plants that you've been able to research.
My two books are essentially about looking at both the herbaceous flora as well as woody plants in these circumstances of being out and looking at them, and then seeing how they translate into the garden setting after we've raised them by seed and brought them back, inspected them through the USDA, etc., then growing them on and seeing how they do in our garden. So that's essentially what the books are about.
Okay. So you have a nursery as well, correct? Do you
Well,
still have it? Or?
I don't. I had Heronswood Nursery. I have a very, very small pop and pop nursery right now, and primarily a garden.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So then your primary mission then is to just be able to travel and research exotic and rare plants, and then is there some institute or some place that you share that information with, or how does the general public end up getting to know the things that you've learned
Well,
about?
I work with Monrovia growers.
Right.
So they help sponsor these trips. They then grow the seeds on from them to evaluate for possible introduction into cultivation. I certainly share with botanical gardens around the world when I have those plants available, and share with them any bit of knowledge that I find at the same time.
Good. Well, I appreciate your work that you do on the behalf of all of us, because I think we're all benefiting from your research.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time out of your day. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
I'm Holly Hamilton, and this is Garden TV.